doing some Gorod Krovi playthroughs, and we're going to be doing the time attack stuff. I want to get that trophy and, just be able to do it. Use the melee weapons that you're able to acquire through these time attack options. Hopefully I'll be able to. So. Wow! Paycheck was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. That is interesting. But anyway, I'm gonna look up what the time attacks are, like how long you have to do this. Like, I understand that you have to make it through round 5 in 5 minutes. That's gonna be obviously a little hard for me to do. But the main one we want to focus on in the first place is the round 20, I believe, is what the trophy calls for. So we can just look up Gorod Krovi. Time attack. So doing this will obviously be a little bit hard for me because I like to take my time in doing anything related. Anything at all, actually. So we're gonna go time. Okay, there we go. That's perfect right there. We awarded 10,000 XP. Ooh, that's nice. And Fury Song for 500 points, which I obviously knew about that. I haven't done a time attack yet, so it's very interesting. Let's see. Requires a player to complete all rounds up to and including 20 in under 32 minutes. So 32 minutes is the max we have to get at least around 20 and finish it. So, but I want to know what melee weapons we're able to acquire. I've heard that it's actually, it's better to just stick in the starting area with weapons like disorderly conduct or having an upgraded weapon before you get that. At least it will make the rounds fly by a lot faster. Which I mean, I guess I could see and agree with, but it just be a little stupid in my opinion to stay in one area. But we're gonna try that out. So I'm just gonna set up my goblins here for how I want it. So we're gonna customize. We're gonna take away shopping free because we're not gonna buy anything mainly this entire time. So let's go ahead and we'll equip the Undead Man Walking just for those in case purposes. Equip Perkaholic. Equip Healing Time's not really going to help me much, it's just going to slow me down, if anything. Go ahead and disorderly combat. We'll equip Wall Power. And we'll equip something else that would help us. I guess instant kill and nukes would be helpful. We'll go with nukes. No way, how many instant kills do I have? 50 instant kills. Okay, we'll go with nukes. Nukes are immediately round over if you get them at the right time. So we'll go with nukes. And the rest should be pretty much, we have it. So, I guess let's see. Okay, what we do. 5 and 5 minutes, 10 and 13, 15 and 24, and Fury Song is 20 and 32 minutes. We're gonna try this. See what happens. If I go down one, the reason I got Perkaholic because if I go down once, I'm in a safe zone. So. Not exactly. By the way, I have my mic a little raised right now due to the fact that I was using it today to record some stuff. So it's not really on the level that I would normally have it. So if you guys cannot hear me, let me know and I will lower my mic to a relative level. But I think you should be able to hear me. It's a 360 mic, so it should be picking up all the audio here. Streaming, right? I'm gonna fucking do it, man. Okay. Alright. So basically we're probably going to be streaming for the most a half hour to 45 minutes. So we're just doing this for the time attacks.
Nikolai, I have to find Nikolai. He is the last.
Too early for that.
Then I and we will be rewarded. He will come for us.
Alright, we're at 45 seconds here.
Is this a great defeat? Stalingrad?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Oh, calm down, Edward. That was not me. I was never part of that. I'm a scientist, a doctor. I never meant to cause harm.
So speed up a couple rounds.
If only its blast lasted a little longer.
Okay, maybe not. I got a few kills over there. I don't know what's going on here.
It's your own fault. You should have died when you had the chance.
There we go.
Perhaps you'll come to help me, friend, eh?
Fuck, I didn't mean to pull that.
For years I've had only one friend, eh? Say hello to Vodka!
Regardless of his mental state, it's in our best interest to assist in any way we can. We don't want any more angry Russians if we can avoid it.
Alright. We're gonna buy the Arcade 5 as soon as we can. Okay, we gotta complete this whole round in under 2 minutes.
Glad to see my optimistic attitude wasn't thrown back in my face.
Yeah, we got the first one. Nice. Oh, right here. Nice. Okay. Cool. Take that. So we get another wall power here. Oh, we can get this order to combat though. I'll take that.
Why do you find me so fascinating? Double points. I knew that would happen, but even so, the noise gave me quite a shock. I fear nothing will.
I don't have a zombie. Come on, zombie, where are you? There he is.
Trying to bring me out in a rush?
I'm also going to try to get the shield parts here. I'm basically not going to have power on this entire time.
I will keep this safe, just as I have done with all my secrets. I've been scratched before, believe me. I do not look forward to some casualties there are no doubt easy for my body.
This is so laggy right now.
Hey, Nikolai! Maybe we can fix the place up a bit. I will hold on to this. I call it a feeling.
Come on, pick it up.
I will keep this safe, just as I have done with all my secrets. Sam, I told you before! Keep your fetid fish away from my body!
Hello? Hello? I can't build. It won't let me build.
I'm afraid that surgery isn't really an option. Active though I am, I cannot participate in such a bizarre courtship ritual. Sorry, Draken. It's not that I don't like you. I just don't like being on fire.
That's fucked up. It won't let me build. Come on, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
Earth was Screw 935 hoping to achieve with these monstrosities. But shoddy production quality. 935 finished for champion. real pain. Kind of sucks the joy out of children. More ammo is always preferable to less. This is not my real reward. That comes later. I hope the scales of this shield did not come from the dragon's mate. That could make him upset. I'm sure it will be delicious. I'm an optimist.
Anything that helps me move through the rounds faster, I'll take it. I need to beat this one in what, 13? Hold on, let me just make sure. Let me make sure. Round 10, 13 minutes, yeah.
You know, hammer and nails could be used for so much more interesting purposes.
Okay, yeah, I'm using gun.
I will enact a plan of vengeance. One I've been thinking about for a very long time.
Trying to act like very fast. As soon as I see a zombie, kill it. Alright, nice. We got ooh. I'll take it. Give me that. Nice. Nice and beautiful right there. I like that look. Over the power here. Now I gotta get 15 and 24 minutes.
Can't be. Were you not designed to be unstoppable? I want to show you something, Herrspawn. Forwarding, it may well shock you. This instrument shows that their deaths are more permanent than usual.
Cool that that's actually a wall by area. That's kind of nice.
I believe you were destined to burn! What happened? Why is my ammo so low? Fly, my bullets! Here's every bullet! Stop now! It's all over!
Alright, we're making good time here. We're making extremely good time.
One day there will be no more boards to board. One day sooner. The extreme voltage I conduct will amplify my resistance to the current Hellspawn surface. That's enough.
Yep. 2 max ammos in a row there. Go. We're making extremely good time. We are on round 14 in 15 minutes. This is amazing time.
Sounds ominous, doesn't it?
Just gonna buy this for ammo. So, ooh, where'd you come from? In fact, I could start holding back if I wanted to just a little bit. But I'm not going to because I don't want to risk that. So that trap actually helps out a lot.
It's a pity it makes them die so quickly. I barely have time to take notes. Bullets won't last long. Few things do. The entirety of the universe is fractured and broken.
15 and under 16? Well, I got the 15 and under 16 anyway.
Responsibility for. Guess what? You're gonna fix it. Look,
If I don't want to
just
fix
do
it.
what you usually do. Listen out for radios and things. I'll help wherever I can.
I don't mean to do that. I don't mean to do that.
Stop Mr. Scanning. Any data you provide will be useless anyway. You wouldn't take candy from a baby, could you? I would. But I don't think I have.
Thank you. I don't want to go that way. Fucking tried to death bury me for a second. I was like, oh, fuck you.
Ein Fisch ist mein und meine Lohn.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, an axe.
I really don't feel like running around here.
Axe. That's kind of nice.
Battery drones in your area.
Imagine if I had robot tentacles.
This is basically a free round, in my opinion. I don't want to know.
I'm sure what it's doing. Moment. I'm sure it will come.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
Pester me no more.
thing it gave me this before the round started.
I would say thank you, but I know I really, really deserved it anyway.
Fuck, I pulled that before.
Think it's stuck in my throat. All I need for my last day. My last day on this earth. Double points. Spectacle of blood and fire and death. We're repeating over and over again. Anyone who wants to die should just step in front of me. This will take care of the rest. Pretty sure he's dead. That usually does the trick. Not to show your filthy fingers prodding me so. This weapon is now little more than a hollow shell. Must find ammo.
We're doing perfect timing right now. Like fucking 21 minutes. We're at round 18. We have 32 minutes to get to round 20. This is amazing right now. This fucking axe though. This is just something like separate from the Easter egg though. You would have to do. You couldn't do this and the Easter egg at the same time. There's like no way.
There's no chance this will actually be happening. I never get bored of killing you. One of like simple pleasures. Well, I suppose not any good night's expected no better from your kind. Is there any way we could use this fire against that annoying trap? They will rule the day they cross paths. Doctor, right to the man.
Yeah, this is going really fucking smoothly right now. 23 minutes, 19. We need 2 more rounds here.
Sometimes I dream of this dream. Wait, when did I last see it? Every now and then, I like to appreciate a really good battle. You're positively filthy.
Oh, fuck that. You have to like.
I'm glad you recognize how vital my continued existence is to us all.
That worked
Why
too.
don't you show yourself, Monty? We all know how important you must be.
Perkaholic next round. I don't need it per se because now I have fucking Undead Man Walking right at. I prefer Perkaholic right now.
You wouldn't take candy from a baby, would you? I would. In fact, I think I have.
Alright, I'm gonna go just buy Jug.
I think this dragon likes me. Perhaps a bit too much.
Yeah, I didn't come from this way actually. I'm good. I need Jug and Quick Revive, that's it. What did I... Okay, I lost the axe. I don't fucking care about that.
I'm an occasional drinker. This is an occasion.
Hey, come here.
I'm not sure that's sitting there on my stomach.
I got 5 minutes to basically complete this round here.
Takes more than a little slap.
Which as of right now is something I will do. Drink.
The chemical composition of this elixir has always eluded me. But maybe for the best. In a funny way, that was actually an act of mercy. Chances of survival without that. They're not great.
Where? Where do zombies come from? Like, literally.
Medicine never ever tastes good. Lack of ammo is symptomatic of my recent bad luck.
Yes, we got it. And we got 10,000 XP for it. Oh, nice. That's beautiful.
I hope he feels sorry for me.
Why do you say poor Nikolai? More like poor Dempsey.
I think I like you, Dr. Monte. You have balls. Gumballs.
I want to try it out.
But I think I was doing just fine on my own. This Stalingrad burns eternal.
Oh, it's a one hit on round 20. That's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Even though I'm dead. Alright, guys. We did time attack successfully. We have the trophy. That's what just came in right there, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and dashboard here. That's beautiful. Easy trophy to get. Really easy trophy. Like, literally, it didn't take that much time, obviously. Yep. It takes a maximum of 32 minutes. It took me, what? I think the thing said 28 minutes and some seconds, so I wasn't that bad. I wasn't that far off. Very nice. Very, very nice. So now I don't have to worry about that anymore unless I really, really want to. So that's not bad. I got 2 wicked minions out of that. Pop Shucks, yay. I hate that perk. I hate it so much. I really do. Just stab a zombie. And like, it'll electrocute zombies around the zombie that you stab, but it's not the best ever thing, you know? And it did get a little hairy there for a second, you know, but we fixed it. We got back up in the game. Tried to get a perkaholic second time, but you know, I failed. But you know, hey, at least I got Jug and Quick Revive. It kept me alive and going. So, you know, buy 5 weapons from the mystery box during a fire sale. It doesn't say consecutively, it just says you should buy it during a fire sale. Fine with me. So we actually went up 2 rounds. Nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do this on camera because, you know, I choose to. I unlocked one of these fuckers. What did I unlock? Was it nothing? Oh, let's get VR. I guess rapid fire. This zombie does not, or this camo doesn't belong in zombies. That's my opinion. Okay, next. Right, to unlock any snipers and off the locust. Nice. Okay, I don't need a. No, let's put on the recon, or the recon barracks. Stock it, rapid it, fast it. I'm gonna use this camo. I don't know why I'm addicted to this camo. It's called Gorod. And if you can't notice, there's actually little stick figures within the camo, which is pretty weird. Yeah. I like that camo. I don't know why. It's stupid. Thought I had a new one for this. I guess not. Alright. Alright, well, that's all we can do now. So, well, we got new gobblegums, but we'll worry about that at some other point. For now, I just did time attack, guys, and the stream has only been going on for, what, 45 minutes now? Yeah, about 45 minutes. So that's nice. About 40 minutes, actually. So this has been Double S, guys. I will see you next time. You know what? Before I leave, actually, I want to tell you guys something. If you watch the stream to here, I did do a recent video up on my YouTube, and it's basically explaining why I think DLC 5 or a possible, you know, 5 zombies map in the last DLC might be happening. I think DLC 5 would be more for that video rather than, you know, just 5 zombies maps. But it was a recent posting. I posted it 2 days ago, yesterday apparently. Sorry about that. And you know, it's so far it's at 24 views. That's a milestone for me. I don't know if it has any likes. I'll go ahead and see if it does. But I wanted to let you guys know that I do have a video about it out there, and it's ready to be. It's an updated video to one I did about a year ago. Actually, a year ago, this Sunday, I believe. A year ago Sunday. So, you know, it's something if you guys want to check that out, see my reasoning for, you know, why we should be getting a DLC 5 or 5 zombies maps within a DLC. Now, I've heard people talk about this. You know what? I might actually just make this into a video. So I'm just going to go and make this video. Hey, what is up YouTube? It's Double S here, and I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit about, why I think there should be a 5th DLC. Let me just go ahead, and this is live, by the way. I'm doing this during a live stream. You can actually do this in the live stream. It's going to be at the end of the live stream previous to this video. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the volume here, and this way you can hear me a little bit better. I'm going to turn up my fan. I apologize. It's hot in my room. It's something I have to work with. But I want to explain to you why I think there's going to be a 5th DLC for sure, and there's a lot of good reasons, and I can show you in-game reasons. Previously on the video that I posted, this was yesterday I posted this video. It's entitled Black Ops 3 Evidence We Are Getting an All Zombies DLC, and it says audio update because I actually, the first time the audio was fucking crap. I don't know what happened during the rendering, but the audio just got minused a lot. But and I re-uploaded it with updated audio and all that. But I want to go over with you some of the details of that video. One of them being in the leaderboards, and you go to map. As you can see, there's 5 zombies map in a line, and we have one more map to go, and it's going to go under the giant. Either that, or they're going to do something I feel would be stupid and fill up the whole entire bottom layer of the screen with that one zombies map image. That's why a lot of people are speculating that there's going to be under the giant, there's going to be a map under Shadows of Evil, under Shadow, Durandraha, etc., etc. There's going to be another bonus maps which would be remastered and probably remade of the classic original. In my video, I chose Nostra Toten, Kino der Toten, believe I also chose Ascension and Moon. And the main reason I didn't choose any maps from Black Ops 2 is because Black Ops 2 is still relatively fresh. Well, maybe not relatively fresh, but it's still a new base game that's on the previous consoles and still could be replayed on the previous consoles, and they're not that out of date yet. But Black Ops 1 and World of War maps are, to me, in my opinion, out of date. And the main reason why I chose Nostra and Toten, it's the classic zombies map. There's no perks. It's for those hardcore fans. And Nostra and Toten, I chose that because that map reminds me of a map that I was working on a while ago for Custom Zombies, but I decided to not do it. It's basically, on that one map, it was set to release originally with World at War with the final DLC, but due to limitations and the next game being released, which I forget if it was Modern Warfare, I think it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare, was the next game to be released, and actually I think I'm wrong on that. But anyway, the next Call of Duty was supposed to be released, and they didn't have enough time to get it out there, so they opted to save it for for Black Ops 1. Basically, Kino der Toten, I recently put this together, was just the bonus map that we got released with the game. Originally, it would have been released on World at War, where we actually got it within Black Ops 1 as one of the first maps, but it's not the first map for that game. The first map for that game was 5, and that's kind of something to take in, because if Kino was released back on World at War, then 5 would have been the main map for Black Ops 1, the first initial map, and we probably wouldn't been playing Kino as much as we do more than 5. I at least play it more than I do 5, and that's okay with me because I love Kino. It's one of my favorite maps. But the thing is about that map, there's actually so many throwbacks to previous maps. You got the teleporters throwing back to Derice. That's the first time you saw the teleporters were on Derice, and so they brought them back for Kino, which was very nice, very good way to do it too. And they simplified it to just one main teleporter in the theater area that links back right to spawn, and that's very, very good in my opinion. And the teleporter could take you to about 4 different rooms before it takes you to spawn initially, and I believe one of those rooms was Verrucht, which was really nice to see. One of those rooms was 5 kind of area, like the Pentagon kind of area. You can, there's even an Easter egg inside of that room pointing to Ascension. You can go up to this rocket on the map in there, and you could press a button, it'll launch a rocket, which I think is pretty cool. So that's why I wanted to include Ascension, because there's a 5 throwback from and not to mention Ascension and 5 take place at the same time, so that's pretty cool. And there's also a room of Samantha's house, her bedroom, an exact replica, basically a base model for what they used in Origins. And then also it has the demonic looking room as well. So that's why I chose Kino, basically for that main reason. And why I would choose Ascension is because, you know, it's the map that ran coincide with 5. It was the first map to include a main story Easter egg kind of thing, and it was really interesting that there was a lot of improvements in that map that we saw. So it was the premier map of Stamina, and it's a really good map overall. I would find myself playing that more than just about any map besides the next one, which was Moon, was the last one that I chose because that was the best Easter egg until I believe Origins for me. Origins is what topped Moon in my opinion for me. And it wasn't just like the Easter egg itself in Origins that topped it. It was the fact they brought back the main characters, the feel of the map. If you could get a classic Zombies feel on the map while having a lot of brand new elements to the map, and that's why Origins topped Moon. But Moon had this whole new thing. You had the anti-gravity all over the map until you turned on power. You finally saw Samantha, a figure of Samantha for the first time, coming out of the MPD, and that's fucking amazing. The teleporting back and forth between Area 55. I personally loved when you blew up the Earth, and then you went back to Area 55, and it was all on fire, you know, had that, you know, like orange look to it, and then you looked up in the sky, you saw the entire solar system. It was really nice. I really loved that. So yeah, this that's this is just that was just a few ideas I had for why I chose those. Now I want to show you something else within the game. It's actually in the multiplayer area. Now this is going to be hard to like prove to you without me actually, you know, setting this up and giving you a photoshopped image. And it's actually not Photoshop for me. I use PowerPoint to edit my photos, and I use it very well, as you can see with that last video. But anyway, you want to go over here to you know, set up game, or change map, and then we have two different map systems. You have standard, and that goes all the way down to Nuketown, and then we have Empire, and then basically it kind of stops like right where Stronghold would be in your regular, right where Stronghold would be. And so you can only fit, at least if you actually took the exact dimensions like I do for the moving the maps in the Zombies leaderboards, you could actually like drag them down 4 maps, and it would be going over that, you know, the select back area there at the bottom. It's hard for me to point it out to where that is, but you get where it's at. It's like the bottom of the screen. It actually goes over that little line, and so they would have to introduce like a scrolling system, which I don't think they would want to do because it looks like they're trying to keep everything compact, considering the fact they did move the leaderboards in Zombies. They moved that over, so, you know, I mean, it looked more, presentation-wise, it looked better. And then if you go to game modes, you see they don't have anything more than Fracture. Anything more than Fracture, they might have to add a kind of a scrolling system. It doesn't seem like they want to add a scrolling system of any kind to where you have to scroll down in these menus. As you can see, even in there, in these menus, like, it's just, they don't want to add these scrolling menus, and I'm okay with that. But it just further points out the evidence that we could be getting an all Zombies map, or if they do anything, you know, if worst case scenario, I'm wrong, and these will just be shrunk just a little bit so you can fit the extra 4 maps, or they'll add a scrolling system. That's the worst case scenario. But we also have to take consideration they could release a 5th DLC. Like, you know, maybe they're gonna go off after what Battlefield does, and I know they're 2 different companies, and I know they're probably basically rivals in the community of gun games or shooter games, you know what I mean. And basically what they would do is release a 5th DLC. Like, that's apparently what Battlefield does. So my friends have told me. I haven't bought Battlefield personally. I'm planning on buying this new one because I like the World War setting they're going for this time. And that's the only reason I'm buying it, because of that setting. I'm tired of the future setting. I want to go to the past again. So, you know, but I apparently heard that they get 5 DLCs for their maps. But that's probably because as far as I'm concerned, they release it at the same time on all consoles. There's no, this one's primary, that one's primary, as far as I'm concerned. If there is, correct me if I'm wrong, but that could be why they release 5 DLCs. Call of Duty is different because, you know, they go back and forth. One gets it a month early, and then the other one gets it at the actual time they would have gotten it if they would have done it at the same time. So, you know, there's just a little less, you know, to go through for that. Another thing I wanted to point out was basically Jason Lindell confirmed that DLC 4 was actually already done before this game was even released. So they already had that planned out. During the little months in between, we were waiting for the game, was basically them creating the other maps, the Gorod, Krovi, Zetsubunoshima, and Durazandra, and probably the Giant as well. Apparently, Revelations DLC was already done, and they've been testing it since day one, before day one, and I think that's really interesting, because that means we might be going into a map with 0 bugs, because they've been testing it so much to make sure that everything is going to work when we get it here on PlayStation first. And that will be a nice thing to see, is to go into that map and be able to experience everything working, not having to go into death barriers, not getting to the boss fight and like getting like logged out of that boss fight because server errors or anything. That would be amazing, because you know a lot of people went to that boss fight and they got death barrier on the way into the boss fight on Krovi. On Zetsubunoshima, there was a team before. I think it was I forget who it was. Smith Plays? No, it wasn't Smith Plays. It was somebody else. They went into into the boss fight, and right when they were about to win, the game lagged out, and they were so pissed, and I felt their pain. I was like, wow, that is amazing. But you know, to hear something like that, to hear that somebody gets all the way to the boss fight, and then they're like the first ones, they get to the boss fight, and then they basically their game just freezes and game over. That's just ridiculous in my opinion. But I don't want to go on too long, guys. I know I already have. I'm probably near my 15-minute marker, and if I am, this has been Double S, guys, and I'll see you next time. And you know, it's just a lot of things that are pointing to we could be getting 5 DLC maps, or at least, you know, if we don't in the next map, because they probably want to please the multiplayer community and the zombies community at the same time. So how I would think they would do this, they would like DLC 4 would still be 4 multiplayer maps and 1 zombies map, but take in consideration with the season pass, if you here, let me go to the store. Season pass has a description here. Hold on, let me just get to it. Okay, season pass owners will receive access to exclusive PS4 Skyjet. Okay, you get the themes, you get the fan favorites, and basically, you know, all in all, it just includes all the DLC in one price. And that's basically this DLC season, which is DLC 1, 2, 3, and 4. What if DLC 5 could be something else completely separate from the season pass? You actually have to buy this DLC 5 for $15 extra, because it's excluded from the season pass. Or maybe season pass holders get a discount on it for, you know, instead of $15, it's $13 or $11, maybe $12. You know, because we bought the season pass, we have it set up and all that. So what if, you know, we go into where it says map packs, and there's actually a bonus map pack there, and you have to pay for it still because it wasn't initially part of the season pass. But Treyarch just wants to give us that extra something because, you know, A, we're paying for it, and B, we're just we're sitting here and we're expecting a new map. We're expecting remakes from old maps, or maybe all the old maps. That would be amazing to see. But you know, whether we're going to get it or not, it's really it's debatable. It really is.
It's Vincent.
Hey Ben, sorry, I was doing a YouTube video here. I'm gonna restart it and go over all my information again. That way I can make it compact video instead of a full video. So I'm gonna shut off the vocal in settings. So let me just take that out real quick. I'll still be watching your comments here. Thank you for coming with me today, or being with me today. I appreciate that. Alright. Hey, what is up, guys? This is Double S here, and I'm doing a live video here for you today. Going further into the video I posted the other day about evidence of there actually being a DLC 5. And now, if you haven't watched that video, I'll go ahead and review what the main thing of that was. A lot of people have realized this. If you go into the barracks and you go to zombies, and then you go to leaderboards and by map, you can see that Gorod Krovi was actually moved up. It used to be underneath the Giant, but Gorod Krovi was moved up and they used to be bigger pictures as well, so you know it seemed to fit. So Revelations would be, you know, next to go with Krovi underneath Shadows of Evil. And then that would leave room for like 3 more slots like next to that. For those with OCD like me, I wouldn't like to look at that. And now that Krovi is up there and we have 1 more map to go, they're either gonna like shrink the image, or they're trying to tell us that there are gonna be 5 DLC maps with the last DLC. Now, I was going over this right before I ended a previous video that I was going to do live, and you know, I decided, you know, I'm going to restart this video and get a little bit more into, you know, something else just in case. So basically what I was seeing is the giant, underneath that would be Revelations, and then underneath these 4 maps would be, you know, remasters or remakes of previous maps. And that was the basics of, you know, yesterday's video with the evidence, you know, and it all goes down to the 5 DLC, or, you know, the 5 map packs. Now, also another thing to like include in this is if you go to multiplayer, which I'm going to go to right now, and if you go to custom games, and then you go to setup games, and then you go to change map, if you go to standard, you can see that they're all in one row, and they don't get added on. Nothing gets added on in this menu. But if you go to DLC, it's about the same length. I think Empire stops where Stronghold is. If I'm correct, that looks about to be the exact same place they stop. So if you actually take how big those little squares are, with the names included inside them, you can only fit about 3 more before it goes over that line way at the bottom, right before you hit select and back options. And I think that's that would mean that Treyarch would have to put in like a scrolling kind of system into the DLC area, and I don't think they would want to do that. I think they're trying to go for like symmetrical kind of you know, all in one page kind of feel, and I think that would be a good thing to see from all this, you know. So that kind of like points out, you know, maybe the last map pack won't be multiplayer and zombies, or if they do, maybe they're going to shrink the size of these menu options here. I'm not too sure. That's something that we're going to have to find out in the final DLC. Now, this is another thing to point out, and these are about the same size of where you go to select your menu things. Fracture is just about to hit like the next slot, and you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You can fit about 1 more under there, so 15 in total little selections before you go over that border. So let's go back to map. Let's see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now 16 altogether would go over that border. So they're either going to add a scrolling system into that, or they're trying to tell us, hey, we might not be getting complete multiplayer maps in the next DLC. Now, there are 2 options of where they can go after this, and the reason I'm saying these options is because of the fact of the Season Pass. Now, the Season Pass includes, in the description, at least in the PlayStation Store description, I don't think I can, okay. The Season Pass delivers 4 epic DLC map packs in 2016. I cannot read this. Can I scroll? Okay, thank you. I can scroll that. Thank you. Okay, in 2016, with all new multiplayer content, including reimagined fan-favorite maps from Call of Duty World at War and Black Ops series, plus thrilling Treyarch content, zombies content, all for one great price. Now, normally with the Season Pass, and at least in the PlayStation Store description, it says it includes 4 multiplayer maps and 1 zombie storyline map. So if that's in the description, that's what they're going to sell us in this. And for them to basically say, hey, your last DLC, it's not going to include any multiplayer maps, even though the multiplayer people paid for that DLC, paid for that Season Pass to have the last 4 multiplayer maps. So if they don't plan on doing that, that would be nice, and that would put further proof into DLC 5 possibly happening. And I'm not saying DLC 5 would be like a part of the Season Pass. I'm saying if they did do a DLC 5, they would, and it would include a bunch of remasters. They would probably have to do it so you have to spend money for it. If you have the Season Pass, probably $11. If you don't have the Season Pass, probably $15. Because, you know, we already bought the Season Pass. We already bought the maps included in that Season Pass. But to have extra after that Season Pass, to be included into the Season Pass, would be a little bit of a bad decision making for a company standpoint. Because if Activision, like, it's like Activision just gave away another game for free. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of hard. It's really hard for me to explain. I'm not a businessman, and I can't do it from a business standpoint. But you know, you could clearly see, or you can clearly take from past DLCs that, you know, it's something they wouldn't do in today's society. So if they were to give us a map pack of 5 zombies maps remastered, I'm gonna have to say that would be like a separate DLC. And I know I'm just downing what I said in my last video, but you know, a 5th DLC that you have to pay for, I wouldn't mind that if it includes a bunch of zombies maps that I love. You know, that would be something I would buy, and that would be something any hardcore zombies fan would buy, and that's a good percentage of the community, and they would make a profit off that, in my opinion. One person, $11. I know 100 people that would buy it, so that's, you know, $1,100. You know, season pass, depending on how much they're going to sell it for. So either way, they're going to probably make a profit in some way if they did a 5th DLC, but it would have to be like an expansion pack for more money. So we would go to map packs area in the store area, and you would see that extra, like after, I guess it would be before Descent, with the way they're lining this, because they're going giant. And then you go up 1 season pass, and you go over Awakening DLC 1, Eclipse, Descent, and then whatever the last one's called. We're assuming it's Revelations, and Revelations is just the name of the map pack, but you know, and there's a different name for the zombies map, and yeah, it's agreeable. But you know, it's telling me that, you know, if they were to do another one, which would be kind of weird because then there'd be 7 in here, which would be kind of weird. But still, it's hard for me to like describe this live. I have to sit down and think about it and then tell you about it. But it would just make sense to see them just do a separate map pack from the deals from the season pass. And for a business standpoint, that would be perfect and understandable in my opinion. Why would they include something in the season pass that they weren't initially planning on doing for a season pass? Or if they were initially planning on it, why wouldn't the season pass be more money because you're getting more content? So, yeah, that's basically all I can say. You know, think of it like this: Infinite Warfare is releasing, and you can buy a separate, like, you can buy 2 different things, or 3 different things actually, but you can buy the whole game itself, just the game. You can, plus $30 will get you the game, plus plus the Modern Warfare remaster, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare remaster, and then you could buy the full big thing, which includes both games and the season pass. So let's just look at it like a DLC 5 would basically be the extra game that we're getting for the extra $30, I believe, or $20, whatever it was. So that extra $20 would be DLC 5. So, but Treyarch's not going to do that for like a full game, like, or a half game price. They're going to want to do it because it's add-on content to a game you've already bought, that's already been in the works, it's already been out in the community. They're going to want to do that for like a cheaper price of a DLC map pack. So, in my opinion, that's how it would go down. That's only an opinion, and you know, if you disagree, that's alright. Let me see it in the comments, and I'll be sure to see it. Until next time, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. This has been Double S, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alright, that was a 9-minute video, not bad. Alright, Vincent, how you doing, buddy? Sadly, you came at a really bad time. I was about to end my stream, and then I wanted to do this quick video. So I'm sorry, you came at a bad time. I was literally about to end my stream. I'm just gonna upload this video. Yeah, just end it. I did a time attack. I actually succeeded in that time attack. I did in 45 minutes worth of stream. And then I started saying, hey, I'll just record this video. I'll put the tags in later. Alright, so that's gonna upload. Sorry there, Vincent, but I'm gonna go ahead and get offline. It is late. I have to wake up early tomorrow for work. So, stream until next time. It's been Double S, and I will see you probably tomorrow around 8 at the latest. So it's been Double S, guys. I'll see you then. Peace.